This is fast. Look at that. I hit it once.
Y'all, Camille has a new gadget.
It's red. It's cause it's red. Well, hi, I'm Camille. We're Shop Talking.
Because the last video we did, I had to get up, use my long ass finger to push play, and then my boob fell out of my strapless.
That girl's got some fingers, I'm telling you.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm just going to get an
fingers,
extender, like with a straw,
You need
and I'm
that.
just going to poke it from here.
And have a little like rubber thing on the end because you know.
I know.
That, yeah.
You watch. Camille
I'll
create
create
a
a
gadget.
I'll get a new gadget for you.
Hey, so I tried. I hope you didn't buy this stuff because
What?
I always tell you things, and
I
then
know,
when
and
you
then I
buy
buy
it,
it.
I'm like, don't, it's no good.
It's shit.
So I bought this
figured it
skincare
out.
line
Yeah.
because it was all botanical and it was all natural. And I'm like, you do too. We ingest
Yes.
like all natural things. Why wouldn't we want to put that on our face for skincare?
Right.
It was really expensive. The containers were small, and I just didn't see anything. I didn't feel anything. I didn't see anything. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go down to my health food store, and why don't I just buy a line from the health food store that's all organic and whatever, right?
Right? Did you?
So I go, y'all.
I'm gonna let you try it out from now on.
And so if you've ever used retinol A or glycolic acid, it is good stuff, right?
is.
So I'm looking, and it's glycolic acid facial cleanser.
Okay.
All righty, that makes sense,
Try
right?
it out. Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well, sometimes you have to be careful with milky cleansers because you don't know if it's really getting all your makeup off. And here's the part that pisses you off, because when you actually use the glycolic acid facial toner,
And it comes off with that.
you know what? Let me tell you, this is actually just cleaning what this didn't do, right? Now I've got 2 steps of glycolic acid, which I'm feeling okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling okay. The word acid isn't scaring me. So then I decided I'm going to buy the Advanced Peptide Plus because it has a bunch of shit in there, and I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm 53. I
You need some peptide.
So then this kind of neutralizes, and it goes like your skin goes, thank you.
Huh.
All right.
I noticed that's used up the most.
I know.
You must
Today's
like that
Tuesday,
stuff.
friends. Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Here's what happened. I think Satan went to every taco stand and got the tacos with the hottest peppers that have ever been created, ate every single one of them, and then did a complete piss on my face.
What?
Because this
It burned you?
10% glycolic acid is like Satan's piss coming right on your face.
It burned you?
Oh!
Are you serious?
It didn't burn like it left my skin red. It stung. It stung so bad that I was like this. Ah! I went and got the blow dryer,
Oh
put it on the
my
cool
Lord.
setting, and I was like this.
That is terrible.
My dogs are like, what's going on? Little dab will do ya.
See, I'm not even trying that shit now.
Well, I asked Dr. Karen, because she's an aesthetic doctor, and I'm like, okay, it says it's doctor's grade. She goes, no, you can never buy doctor's grade over the counter. I said, well, I figured that, but it's 10%. They do have a 5%, but I was like, a little dab will do you. Let's just go for the full throttle. She goes, well, there's still glycolic acid in there.
So there is, and that's what burned you? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Honey.
I know, but it's good. Here's the deal.
It's good for you.
So
I know it's good for your skin. But
I'm kind of like doing a little appetizer with the glycolic acid, and then this comes in, and this is like milk.
so that soothes it. I wonder if it's
Right?
almost gone.
But this doesn't hurt. Like, this doesn't hurt anymore. And if you've ever used any glycolic acid,
Yes.
like a peel
Yes.
or even a retinate,
It's acid.
you have to, like, your skin has to get used to it. My skin is now used to this, but I cannot put this on my neck. My skin on my neck is way too sensitive.
Really?
Right. So moral to the story is, friends,
It works.
Satan's piss can be bought.
To burn your skin off too.
And if you will use it sparingly, you will be okay. But if you see me on Inside Edition from a hospital bed because Satan's piss ate my skin off, there you have it.
So you do like this stuff.
There you have it. I'm not saying I'm going to buy it again. I don't know yet.
That
I don't
scares
know
me,
yet.
though.
And I do know it's also summer.
Does it tell you not to? Does it tell you it could burn your skin?
Well, it's acid. And
But it
like
doesn't warn you.
I don't know. Can you see that? I can't see that.
I got
Y'all.
a magnifying glass. I got it.
Here's the deal. If the container is so small that you can't put a label on there that any, 8-year-old could read the size of the font, maybe you have too much info.
Right.
Maybe, and you know what kills me is when you buy something and they put it on the inside of a box. Like,
Right.
who the hell
Right.
goes like,
No one's gonna
okay,
do
I'm going to open up this box and read that shit.
No one's going to
Nobody
do
does
that.
that.
Doesn't work.
So I'm going to use it all up.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if the texture of my skin
Helps
is
improve.
better. If it
Your
doesn't.
skin looks good today.
Yeah, but you know what? Thank you, but I mean, I don't know what it would be because I still see Karen. I mean, Karen did, except my neck. Camille, feel it. It's like alligator skin.
It's a little dry.
So last Thursday, I went in to see Dr. Karen, and she did. Camille and I love the PRPs with.
They draw your blood.
Yeah, so
They shake
it's
it above.
microderm
Yeah.
with PRP, so they're putting your own shit back in your face.
Yeah.
But it leaves
That's
you
awesome.
with
It does.
dry skin.
It does.
Right?
Well, yeah, you're sloughing it, but oh my
Yeah.
goodness, right?
So I got
good.
our little razor.
Yes. You see your skin?
And I thought, I did my, this is kind of where it gets dry. So I did that and I was fine. Then I took to my neck. Oh no. Satan's piss came back, y'all. I didn't even have any product on there. And I was
my
like,
God.
holy hell. I'm like, what have I done? What have I done?
That is
then,
weird. Your throat does that.
y'all, it just gets worse. So I make my own body scrub out of Epsom salt and essential oils and olive oil, right? So after I'm done washing, that's what I put on my
Exfoliate.
skin. So I thought, hey, I'll use that as an exfoliator on my neck. It's salt.
She needs to leave her neck alone.
Y'all,
Just saying. She needs to leave
I was under the
that.
shower like this.
And she's got a long neck. She's got a pretty. You have a long neck. Look at
No,
mine.
I was just in there scrubbing. I'm like, I'm gonna get all this dead skin off. It is still alive.
Oh,
it is not dead.
honey.
It has feelings.
Did you
and
PRP your
Satan's-
neck?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
my goodness.
Get in there and get all
Okay,
that shit.
décolleté. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Satan's piss should never ever go on
I'm gonna
injured
go back
skin.
to Karen,
Okay.
get my décolleté going here.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little rough.
Camille, no, it's her booby zone. Okay, it's not décolleté.
Oh,
it's
no.
a booby zone.
Oh,
By the way, what is
décolleté.
this muscle called?
Platisma.
Platisma. She's
I
been
remember.
calling it a clatisma forever.
It's funner. Platisma's funner that way. Just
It's
saying.
funner. So I went into Ulta.
Oh yes, do tell. We've got
know.
another shopping spree at the makeup store.
I went
Shocking.
in before your wedding
Yes.
episode, right? And I wanted to get one of those. Oh, y'all, you know what they are. They're the hair things that pretend this dude's not on there. And you put the hair in there and it snaps and you roll it and it goes like
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Right? Because I have one that is Satan's wife. Because while you're going like this and you haven't even done anything yet, it all of a sudden snaps and does its thing. And you're like, wait, I wasn't ready.
Oh my gosh.
So I go to
Ready to pull my
Ulta
hair out.
on Saturday because mainly, A, I went to the gym, B, I mowed the yard, and C, I didn't want to wash the bottom. I would wash the top for you.
You
but I
had to
would
go for the wedding. Yeah.
No, I go, and it's not one of those snap and rolls. It's connected with a hole. Okay, so it's like a hair vagina.
Okay.
And you put your hair in there.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then you come down to the end and then you roll it.
Yeah.
Right, you roll it, and then you're supposed to form it, and it's supposed to stay. And this is about how it stayed. Okay, so now I'm like, what the
So
hell?
these are individual. They're like hair clip curlers. They're curlers.
No, they're not. They're meant to make a bun,
Oh,
right?
right.
I've lost you.
Think we're all. Are we all lost? You can admit it.
So then all of a sudden I look and I go, it's
You need
for
to bring your gadget
it's
next
for
time.
a small. It's a small. It's for a small bun, y'all.
Now you got some.
So
hair.
I ended up having to do my own kind of bun,
and it was cute. I saw it was cute.
was doable. I don't like bobby pins in my head. Messes with my personality after a while.
I will do clips. I like clips. Yeah, I'm not a big bobby pinner anymore. But those used to be our thing.
Bobby pins
They
are
were-
a vacuum cleaner's form of Satan.
What is this Satan thing?
Because
you have gone.
I'm calling you out. I'm not afraid of you, Satan. I'll call you out. I just saged my house last night.
Oh yeah. How does it smell?
Like
Pot.
pot.
I'll give a
I
smoke
did.
pot in your
I
house.
went and I've never done that before. My daughter has a little one, and,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I'm thinking it's like a brush fire, y'all. It's gonna.
No.
No, I bought 2 ginormous, like Costco size bundles, right?
Careful. Yeah.
Oh, y'all, really, I'm gonna I'm gonna pass it down to my grandchildren. They'll
my
still be able to use
Lord.
it.
Really?
So I light it up, and you blow it out, and then it just keeps.
Yes. It's the smoke.
Yeah. and I'm going around my windows and my doors, and I'm saying the prayer like I'm supposed to, and you're supposed to do the floor and the ceiling, and oh my gosh, I'm like, it was all in my hair. It was everywhere.
I thought you smelled funny.
I know.
At the wedding.
I have 3. No, this was
Oh,
last night.
oh.
I have 3. I am going to let you talk. I just realized you haven't said a word.
I don't have to. I'm just enjoying myself. Keep on going, Satan. I'm your girl.
God, I know it.
So
I have 3 floors to my house, right?
Yeah.
It's not a big house, but there are 3
it's
floors.
up and down.
And
You got some
did the whole
stairs.
thing. There is a
billowing.
woof of sage. Had a little couple come and look at my house and
You
sell
gotta be
my house.
walking through there,
And
son.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure they think I've been smoking pot in my house. The
That's
dogs. You know
Did
what's
they love
funny?
it?
No, but here's what I noticed: the dogs pick up on that when you start doing prayers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. They don't know what to do.
They're they're feeling it. They
Yeah,
have
and
a
so
sense.
I'm saging my windows and I'm, you know, clearing out these negative.
Yeah.
My dogs are going in circles.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna sage my dog. Hold still, Toby. Give me your butt.
Oh my God, that's
Right?
funny.
Yeah, they didn't know.
They're
what to
following
do.
you. They're going room to room with you. That's funny. They probably are feeling that spiritual.
Well, you already know that Toby's all possessed.
Toby's weird. Toby's got some. Toby feels stuff. That's a psychic dog. I'm telling you.
I know.
He is. He's psychic.
I know. And you were at my house one time and you told me there is
He
a
is
spirit.
feeling something.
There's
He
a
is.
spirit here. And I was talking to this lady who's
Yeah.
clairvoyant like you, and she goes, girl, that static on the phone is too much negativity in your house.
Ooh.
And I was trying different places at the house. I was in the garage, you know, and she's like, it has nothing to do with that. It is the negative energy that's in your house. You need to clean your house. So I'm like,
Sage, baby. Sage. Sage is good.
I hung up. I drive down to Lotus. I'm like, I need 12 bundles of sage. And sweetgrass. Sweetgrass does not stay lit. So I was like this, trying to light it.
And
then
it smells. It's not a.
God.
I don't love the
I
smell of
don't,
sage
I don't
myself.
like. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't like incense. And I had to get this kind of incense.
I
and
only
was
like certain incenses. I
gonna
like
throw
nog
up.
chomp, but I'm a mild. It's got to be mild. I don't want this flowery, sweet.
No, this one was for money.
Oh,
And I was like, I'll do it.
I like that.
I'll do it. But I went to bed last night going, am I going to throw up? I don't know.
No.
And I could smell that sage, and I realized it because I had done my bed.
Girl,
You should be damn happy. I am evil free right now. I could put this whole jar in my face and
she
not.
was early. I think she's evil free because she was early today. She comes in here. I'm like, oh, you're here.
I know. Well, I drove by.
No one's working today because
It's
it's
a
24th
holiday.
of July.
I know it's a holiday here in Utah, and
Well, I like it
I
quiet.
went in. Usually this time of day, you have to park on the road.
Right? You can park underneath now.
And I drove in. And I went, well, hell, it's only Camille and one other soul
No
here.
one's here, and I'm probably the only one here now.
So you know what happened? I'm gonna tell him Camille. I come upstairs. I come into her office.
I'm not here.
Now, if she's not here, she's gone to pee.
I want pee.
I waited,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
waited,
Oh, yeah.
and I waited.
Yeah, I was in there.
Finally, 30
in there
minutes later,
scrolling.
she comes back in. I go, did you poop?
No.
Like, what the hell? You're never take that long in the
I
bathroom.
don't. But I was scrolling through my emails, just
You
catching
sitting on a
up.
public John doing that?
I was standing there in front of the mirror to wash my hands. I was like, I cleaned my phone and
Whatever.
I know. Well, they have doilies. You sit on little papers. You don't sit on
Of course.
Yeah, and
Of
they
course.
do. They clean these bathrooms. They're clean here.
No.
So I'm not sitting there, with dirty slime on my butt.
I don't get, and it's mainly men, because I don't know that a lot of women hang out on a toilet. Why don't people flush? If they're not done, why don't you
Courtesy
just like
flush, please.
get the, I mean, it's just brewing. It's just brewing.
No, it isn't. Don't say that. That's a little creepy to me. No, you have matches for a reason. Matches.
No, but I'm just saying flush. Like, I don't care
Flush,
if you're not
light
done.
a
Just get
match.
it out of the toilet. Get it out of the bowl. Why do you want to sit there and smell your
And
own
ruminate.
shit?
Well, that's kind of what some people do.
Maybe that's why they say they're full of shit.
I'm in the bathroom and I hear, courtesy flush.
That's from your husband.
All the time.
You know,
Oh
and here's
my
the funny
God.
thing. It's not like you're a woman that isn't clean
No.
and tidy and,
Nope.
and you care about that stuff. You would courtesy flush if no one was around.
I
Why? Because you don't want to smell it.
I don't sit there and
Wait, but Camille doesn't smell. Y'all remember that
I
episode.
have green drinks. I don't. Chlorophyll is a natural deodorizer. I'm telling you.
How's your drag toe? Well, actually,
My drag toe is pretty good.
it's good.
And it's a real thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, okay. So we're
We're
we
talking
need
about
to
weird
get-
shit.
Yeah.
Can I just talk about the story you sent me?
Oh, about that crazy
The beer.
Right? Can you? We need to pull that up. Do you have a copy handy that I sent you? Oh my Lord! You guys, you're gonna die. So,
not that I'm going to read it to you, but here's the premise, and it totally was invented by a male.
Of course.
Why? Because the caption said 2 of the best flavors on the planet: beer and pussy.
Right.
So basically, this beer, which, by the way, it's a marketing scheme if you ask me, because no woman is going to go and collect her cum and put it in a beer.
You got to tell them what happened. So I hear this story online, and it's a true story. There is a beer manufacturer.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Beer manufacturer that actually used a woman's yeast to make a beer. So it's pussy flavored beer. I'm not exaggerating. I saw the story. I'm like, who the hell does this shit? So you found this story?
No, keep going.
Oh my gosh!
I'll pull it up to you.
But I was like, are you kidding me? How would you get that flavored beer? I mean, and it's legitimate. I mean, it was I read that story and went, Gretchen, you got to hear this.
I know.
It was after Wild Crazy Hair Girl.
I know. I send you so much stuff.
I know, right? We go back and forth.
I do. I see something funny and I'm like, oh, but it may be on Facebook.
I think it's on Facebook.
Hang on. No, you know, and the thing is that I can see a man, certain men going, hey, maybe that tastes good.
This might go. This might sell. This might be. There it is, right there.
Wait, where'd it go?
Oh, damn it!
Hang on. No, it's here.
I saw
wait,
it.
no, I just went.
Well, let's there it is.
Here we go, friends.
Yeah, you got to read the story.
Vagina flavored beer made from model's vagina yeast. Not the normal folks' vagina yeast is not good enough.
Model.
No, because a supermodel's vagina may taste better than us regular folks.
Well, you might think that, but I don't know that that's true.
God, maybe it's because they don't wash. Maybe it's because they're 20 and I don't know.
Look, let's just look. First of all, you got to understand something. If you have a yeast infection, okay, it's an infection. It's not flavorful, and it's not going to have a good aroma. You're dealing with a byproduct of overgrowth of yeast
bacteria
in the body.
And shit growing that needs doctor's attention.
I mean, the cottage cheesy white stuff that comes out.
You know, there are some things that you make me shut up on, and then you go off about that.
Oh, I make you never shut up. What do I make you shut up about ever?
I don't know.
But think about it. So it's like, if you got to use it, no, every girl out there knows what I'm talking about. It's itchy, it's not pleasant, and it's not a good smell. So
but they're not talking about.
Well, it says there you have to have yeast to make beer, honey.
I know.
You have to have yeast.
They're talking about this drink includes the woman's quote juice as an active ingredient in the product.
Yeah.
What?
Who makes that shit?
The name of the beer is the Order of Yoni.
Yoni, Y-O-N-I.
Take this down, guys. Make this note. He's the founder of this company and explains that the word yoni means vagina. Ooh, we're gonna be like, hey, Yoni, how
sister.
You doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Tuna Yoni.
I'm sorry. I know what you're thinking. You want to simply go have some dinner right now, and you can't.
My girlfriends are always
because
calling each
Camille
other
goes
tuna.
off about cottage cheese and tuna.
Hey, tuna pussy. No, seriously, I have my girlfriends call each other that. Oh my goodness!
I don't even know what language this is.
Would you drink this? Yeah, that's what it says. Would you drink this? It's a Hindu goddess.
It's a symbol of the Hindu goddess. Who decided that that's a good idea? Because maybe those that believe in Hinduism are like, wait a second, we didn't ask
They're offended
to have that.
They got the JJ flavor.
Vagina flavored beer. Check out the video and see if you want to sip from the fountain of yoni, from the fountain of a stranger's vagina, y'all.
Hey,
a stranger's bacteria.
You're turning guys on right now. You keep talking. They're getting them going right now. Look at that.
You know what cracks me up? Like really, are you stupid enough to think it comes from a supermodel? Like that matters. Here's the deal.
Do you think it really comes from a vagina? Do we really believe this?
But you're the therapist. You deal with people every single day. When it comes to guys, they don't have to have a supermodel to get a vagina.
Nope. Oh, nope. Although it sounds like a joke, rest assured it's not. In fact, this company is not the first company to try and market a food product that has the essence of vagina. However, we believe this is the first time we have ever come across anything that we are asked to eat or drink that includes the woman's juice as an active ingredient in the product. The name of the beer is Order of Yanni.
Yeah, I read that.
Wojciech Man, the founder.
They don't care.
I want to know what the I mean, maybe we should try it.
Maybe you should try it. Check out these tasty details, y'all. This is
it is unbelievable, is what it is. But I see this shit online. I'm like, Gretchen, can you stand this? People seriously do this kind of stuff. But again, if it's how do you make beer? It's fermented. It's got to have yeast. Got to have hops.
Okay, so next time you're with a chick, and if you think she tastes a little fermented, maybe you should suggest that she calls these people up and say, hey, I've got some fermented juice going on. Can you pay me for my juice?
Can you stand it? Well, I mean.
But you know what? We did talk about the semen facial.
Well, the semen facial, and then there's squirters. And maybe squirters having a job here. We aren't going to publish this one.
Yes, we are.
This one's too much.
No, because you know what? We always get the most when we talk about this crazy shit.
No, we don't.
What is wrong with you people out there that you like to know about this stuff?
Salacious.
You know, I'm just,
I really, look, it's shocking. That's why we bring us shock talking. It's a little shocking. But I think if there could be a market for that.
What I want to know, and we need Dr. Karen here. I want to know, like, does the human yeast does it dissolve when it's at a temperature? Can it really be brewed for? No, y'all, it's marketing, right? If this said there's placenta in here, and this is doctor's grade sold at Sprouts.
Well, they have to have truth in advertising. There are laws they have to.
No,
we need to research that. Let's do the research and see if it is real. I want to just smell it and see if it really does smell like a JJ. I'm not kidding. I think you can tell if it's real.
Joanna, hey, could you check this out and tell me if it smells like any of your
clients
juice? Right, first of all, I've never ever heard of our stuff referred to as juice. Juice to me is a free-flowing pour of liquid.
True, and there's some things you got to do to get that juice going, but
there is not enough stimulation that creates juice.
Well, there is too.
Well, squirting is one thing.
Maybe that's what they do. Maybe that's what they've garnered that. Maybe that's
Isn't there already a soft drink called Squirt?
Well,
they probably can't use that word. Wait, is it?
Yes.
Is it Squirt?
I think there is one called Squirt.
Oh man! Now every time y'all drink Squirt, you'll be like
thinking all those women on Shock
maybe
Talking.
I love this, maybe I don't.
Yeah. I do wonder though. Don't be putting that on my face now.
I want you to put it on your hand. I want to see if Satan comes out. Because your hands are dry, so this may.
My hands are dry. Are they? Be getting my blinging now. Keep that out of my bling. Lotion in my blingy.
You know what? I wonder if.
Let's see if it burns me like it burns her. Maybe I have a high pain tolerance. We'll find out.
Fuck you. Gosh.
I'll tell you what, any woman that had 5 children, I don't think I could compete.
I wonder what other. Okay, so we talked about the bird shit facial. We've talked about but these are things women are not ingesting.
No,
we're not choosing to drink a semen. Which, by the way, it's not really a semen facial. Some celebs said it smelled like semen.
Yeah, but it wasn't real.
It wasn't real. But you know what? If cum made your skin better, we would be all over that shit. You know that.
Well, we would. But there are studies at Harvard.
Can you imagine with all the dick pics that you have, if you could just get them to send you your cum. Cum.
No, please do not do that.
Y'all,
please don't do that.
Send it to her, not me.
No, please don't. I don't have I don't have enough storage facilities for that. No.
No, but how?
But
here's
honestly,
the deal. What's the room tip? I mean, how do you keep that shit?
Yeah,
healthy.
How do you help? I know, right? I wonder how they do save sperm. They do,
I know, but for the sake of creating a child,
right? So they have to. Do they freeze that? That's a good question to know.
Who decides? Do you do a survey? Do you do a poll and go like, hey, we're looking for some female juice, we'll pay you $10? What country is saying we need vagina juice
how do you apply for that job? You want to apply for that job?
Here's what I'm thinking, Camille. You know, there are a lot of jobs that women do, especially single moms, that we don't hate on for the sake of making money. But what if you're not actually? What if you're giving urine? What if you're not actually giving vagina juice?
They might know that. They might know that.
Do they?
I wonder if these are just girlfriends of these owners. I wonder if they're
think
just
it's all
wives.
marketing. I don't think there's anything in there.
You don't think there's any real juice?
No, I think it's a buzzword.
Yoni? Is it Yoni or Yoni?
It's not. It's neither one of those. So don't be that because
I don't know. But you know, I'll tell you what they have done studies on with Harvard. They have oral sex. Just say oral sex. I'm saying cunnilingus, but I can't even say it right. So oral sex does help prevent the common cold. They've done studies on that. So there's healing
who
properties.
decided? You know,
who's going to test that? I know. Who's going to think they're going to test that?
Some horny person decided.
Or maybe they're actively performing and they never get colds and they go, it's because of this. Maybe they have an intuition about, the peptides or the antioxidants you're getting from.
Maybe I need to read my ingredients because maybe it's not vitamin C. Maybe there's cum in here. Maybe the reason why Satan's piss is not really burning my skin because it's not glycolic acid. It's vagina juice, y'all.
I'm gonna get some of that beer. I'm gonna get some.
Do they sell it in the United States?
Well, I'm gonna order. I think you could probably order it.
Oh my hell!
Let's order some.
You don't even drink beer.
Amazon
you don't even drink beer.
But I don't want to drink it. I just want to smell it and see if it smells like a JJ. I see if Amazon.com
How many JJs have you smelt?
None. But I want to actually have. I guess my own. But that's about it.
Can you bend down that far?
I want to get on Amazon.com and see if they have that beer. What's it called again? Vagina juice beer.
It is called. It's called the Order of Yoni. YONI. Y'all write this down because I know at your next party that's what you want to serve.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. See. Oh, that's not it. Handmade stone drilled jade eggs. That's not it.
Oh hell no. Did you type in the order?
The order. Oh, the like the TH what? THE?
That would be the word.
The Order of Yoni. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Not here. They don't have any.
Okay. The founder's name is WOJTEK. Wojtek. Man. MANN.
YONI. Okay, let me look it up. Let me just see here. Imagine a woman of your dreams, your object of desire, her charm, her sensuality, her passion. Try how she tastes and feels. Oh, it's right here. I just found it.
Okay, but Camille, use your therapist on this person right now. What kind of person decides that they're going to make a beverage that tastes like a vagina?
Someone who worships vaginas. That's what it is. You have to be 18 years. Am I 18 or older? Like a porn site. Got to be old enough to do it. Would you drink such a beer? I'm ordering this shit.
Hey, if y'all want to pay Camille and I to taste this beer, we will do it for money.
We'll
a lot of money, but we'll do it.
We'll do it. Home import distribution. We could import it.
Distribution. We are the Utah's local distributors of vagina beer.
Oh, and there's the models of Monica and Paulina. Let's take a look.
Give me a break.
Well, that's one of them.
Oh, that doesn't mean that's her vagina. That just means she's holding the beer bottle.
Well, I'm clear, but I'm just telling you, Paulina and Monica.
Don't be stupid, guys. Don't.
Well, yeah.
They look good and stuff, but you are getting some 80-year-old vagina juice. Trust you me.
The crucial part of this product is to ensure its safety of the product. First of all, the material is examined to the presence of bacteria and viruses. Secondly, the procedure The procedures of isolation and preparation prevent other bacteria and viruses from surviving, providing final product completely clean and healthy. In addition, we examine final product in the presence of other viruses to bacteria once again, and the findings will be published here to make you completely sure it's healthy.
Oh my gosh, so you're not getting like AIDS?
We're not getting, we're not going to get yeast infections from drinking their yeast-infected vaginas. Great. Happy, I'm glad. Woo.
Are you still ordering it?
I'm going to order that shit. I'm going to have
We're going to drink it in front of you.
Yep. I'll be like,
that shit stinks. Yeah. God, get on some antibiotics or something.
That makes it worse. You get on probiotics.
Oh, probiotics.
Or boric acid actually
Where's my kombucha, y'all?
Kombucha helps. Kombucha would be really good for the vajayjay. Yeah. Yogurt and the vagina
already
helps.
Drink it all, so that means I am clean and pure.
Have good probiotic in your body. We'll get some of that shit.
Okay, you go ahead and order it. I do not want to be on their mailing list because, well, you know what? How come they haven't made things out of men's semen?
Because it doesn't taste that good. Think about it. I mean, women could have a sweet flavor.
You know, let's talk about that for a second. Because I have heard men talk about certain vagina juice is sweeter than others.
Right, I've heard that too.
And my experience is all cum tastes the same, basically, unless they are crazy with their diet. And I have, Mother, I hope you're not watching. I have had a cum that was the vilest, nastiest, god awful, and I don't want to know.
I'll tell you, I think
And I drank a ton of this shit kombucha afterwards because I was like, good Lord, I don't.
mouthwash. Honestly, I think it's odors, and if people have an odor, honestly, if you can't stand their smell, then you're not going to like their flavor. That's just true.
That did not come at me because you see how I did that.
I get it. That's
no,
not
this
something
person, if I'm remembering right,
been a while.
they didn't smell. It just was like
That. I get it.
but there's a lot of women, they will not swallow. They will not. They will not swallow. A lot of women. And you as a therapist, I would imagine that causes problems in relationships.
Well, he's saying, I'm swallowing you. Why can't you swallow me? Now, a lot of it's fire hose versus trickle. So sometimes
it's not the same. I mean, women don't give out a buttload like a
unless
guy.
they're...
Okay, but squirting is different.
Squirting is different. But you're right. It's a different volume. Yeah, it's a different volume. So, but if they can't swallow, then I just say at least finish in your mouth. Make sure it at least finishes in the mouth.
But then there are women that make a big deal, like how to get rid of it. And I think it makes the guy feel bad.
Yeah, no, it
right?
does. Well, it does, because he's not doing that to her. Yeah, usually.
And what if you taste like tuna?
What if you smell like tuna and taste like... Well, that's yeast infection. That's what yeast infection.
Just so you know, if you have a yeast infection, there is a way to make money off of that.
Like your tuna pussy, yeah.
You call
can get all the
essence of yoni or whatever it's called.
Sell your yeast.
How do you?
Women smell. They sell their panties. I had this college girl, and she was on some sort of site where she was selling her panties, selling her bra, for money. This was like $200 a pair of underwear. Some freak was out there wanting, co-eds. Underwear and bras, and I'm like, but they never know her, and it's all anonymous. And I'm like,
do you know, my little 16-year-old was talking about a friend of hers
Yeah.
is making a lot of money by selling pictures of her feet.
No, I've heard this too.
And I was like, Adeline,
Foot fetish.
do not
ideas.
think that that's a good idea.
Hell no.
You are helping some man get off. Don't.
It's a little bit of a gateway,
it's not my
I'm
daughter,
afraid.
but
No.
yeah.
It's a little, to me it's a little, But no, there's a lot of
weird fetishes out there.
Fetish people. Yeah.
But okay, so now you've got a couple in your office, and she just can't swallow. And, what
honestly,
do you do?
Men will, if she can let him finish, and whether she swallows or not, as long as he finishes.
But there are men that they really want them to swallow.
Then they probably don't get what they want, because that is the gag reflex is real. Now, I've actually had women try to take popsicles and or just something to try and help that gag reflex a little bit, because it's real.
Before there ever is an ejaculation, they've got an issue if they can't handle the gag reflex.
That's right, and they need to know that, and and they just got to warn them.
I think y'all need to be honest before marriage or before a relationship. If you can't do that, that guy needs to know.
Well, he needs that. If that's his thing, if that's his kink, that he wants that to be complete like that, then he's going to be miserable. Because I'm telling you, it's not something you can probably train yourself to do.
I don't think so either.
If you've got that gag reflex, it's real, and I can't make you wrong for that.
I had a girlfriend, and she's been married to this guy for a long, long time. They have a family, cute little normal, average couple. And they're not like some crazy kink couple. He wants anal sex, and she has hemorrhoids.
She can't do it.
And it's so painful for her.
That'll rip.
And he wants her to have surgery, and she's like,
But even surgery is going to hurt, and she won't be able to finish that.
Yeah.
I have in my book I wrote about a chapter on renegotiating sex, because sometimes these things happen after you have babies and stuff like that. Your vagina is not the same. Sometimes the anus, these fissures or whatever, and anal sex, you got to be careful because that's not really built for that. There are 2 muscle groups. You know, there's the first one and the
I
second
knew
one.
this was coming.
Like,
Y'all, she shared this another. She got
you-
educated and enlightened.
You know, when you're penetrating the anus, you have to go slow because the first muscle group will relax. Then there's a secondary muscle group about an inch in, 2 inches. You know, there's one, and then an inch later, another round muscle group.
Inch?
Well, probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't ever really
That's
done
2
that.
inches of a butt cavity.
Right. So there's 2 groups of muscles there. And so the first one can relax, the second one's not as relaxed. And they don't relax at the same time. So you got to go slow to get your body to loosen up in both muscle groups.
I think your body goes, that area is meant to push out, not accept in.
Well, but
How do
there's
porn
pleasure.
stars, like, it just, those guys just
Yeah.
go right in.
Yeah.
Woo! There's no like,
They're
hang on,
trained.
you're only in my first muscle group.
They're trained. These people, they're practiced. Honey.
They're big and loose or something.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah, they're trained. And you know, gay men that have sex, their body can be trained. And there's a lot of pleasure centers with pooping, okay? I mean, I know it sounds terrible, but there's a lot of pleasure centers. There's some erogenous zones in the anal cavity, yeah. Even if you have like beads or anal beads or just some sort of tickling of the anus, there's pleasure there, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you hear about people that like
that could be their thing.
Love to lick that area, or you know, and I'm always thinking like, if you're in the moment, like how clean do you know that person is?
Right, you don't.
What if they just had Taco Tuesday? I mean, what if there are issues that, gosh, you know, one big cough and it's over. Have you thought about that? Y'all, have you thought about that before you go in that zone?
I don't usually do that, so I'll have to think about that. But no, you're right. And there are, you know, I've talked to a lot of gay couples, and I'll tell you what.
Well, this could be anybody.
Well,
it doesn't have to be gay couples.
But in that is all their department.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do have a protocol and a hygiene, and it's impressive how they maintain themselves. It really is. It's impressive.
What you want to do?
And you got
you
your
start
you got
with
your anal
Satan's
bleach,
piss.
and you got your. No, but I agree. There's waxing. There's bleaching. There's a lot of things they do for that. I'm not kidding.
I bet. But
Yeah,
I'm just
and
saying, what is on the
To keep it clean
inside?
and healthy. Yeah. But they do colonics.
Maybe, okay, but now this is all, like Jesus is now coming to me right now. So if there's 2 muscle groups, that means there's a trap door before the poop comes out.
Right, there's 2.
So it's like, it's like a storm porch. You know, you've got one door.
Yeah, that's true.
And things are okay. But you get past, if your tongue gets past that second door.
There could be. Well, and I don't.
We are
I'm
not
Sure
responsible.
if it goes that far. I agree.
Well, Camille, according to Camille, it's 2 inches.
I think I'd have to look it up.
However, here's the thing that does not make sense to me. This does not ring true. When you are pooping,
Yeah.
and you know, you're having an episode, and don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. But you're having an episode, and it is there, but it won't come out.
Okay.
There's not 2 inches. No, it is right there.
Well-
So I'm thinking, stay with me. I'm thinking that poop could be very, very close to your finger or your tongue or your
Right.
apparatus that's going in there.
You're evacuated before you
How
start
do you
that
know?
activity.
Do you do a colonic?
Yeah, you do enema, a colonic.
You're like, hang on, sugar pie.
glycerin
Give me 2
suppository.
hours.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to be prepared.
Maybe people are. What if they're drunk and they're not
that's
prepared?
a little gross. So then you got to be. Then you
I'm
should
worried
be.
about y'all. I'm worried.
You're going to catch some. You don't want E.
worried
coli
about-
poisoning. It's E. coli.
You
is what it
need
is.
mouthwash. You don't need the vagina beer. You need something to sanitize and clean the shit out of the shit that's now in your mouth. What if somebody is down there, Camille, and they fart? You now have a gaseous cloud of poop particles in your face and your mouth.
None of this has ever happened to me, so I'm not sure.
It's coming to me, y'all. This is therapy in action. So when you're drinking and you think you want to go down there, I want you to think about this podcast.
Yeah, and maybe you should
Jesus
take a
is
shower.
speaking.
Just take a shower before you do it.
You know what, Camille? It's not about the outside; it's the inside.
Well, then make sure you poop before you do anal.
But what if you? I mean, you've, and I need to, but you've had a colonoscopy.
I have. I've had
there are
both.
things in there that you didn't know.
True. Well,
And they're lodged in places. Am I yelling?
you're yelling. I think you're having a moment.
I'm fired up, y'all. I
I'm
want
just
your
letting
safety.
letting her go. Just letting her go.
I'm just saying. I'm saying things
Well, this
can.
is how a lot of things get transferred. This is how a lot of problems happen. You're
That's
right.
why we care.
And this is
Here
where
on Shock
hemorrhoids
Talk,
and
and
stuff
that's why
come in.
we're-
Hemorrhoids can happen from pushing.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah. And what if you have a ginormous dick
It
that's
won't
going
work.
in a tight, tiny little hole?
That
That's
happened.
going to hurt.
Owie. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah. Well, and this is why you renegotiate sex. I mean, look, as long as you're willing to make sure that person's pleased in some way, it's workable. But you should know that before you marry each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So, moral to
what
the
their
story is,
preference is.
if you're drinking and you have a one-nighter,
don't.
you just say
down
no.
Huh?
You just need to say no, especially if you feel like, I haven't pooped in 3 days.
You don't want to get
You
lubed up
just
in-
say no.
Just say no to
If you
anal.
ever care to see this
Say no
person
to anal.
again.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I one of my dear gay friends, I'm saying gay because he says to me, look, everyone lies. And so he's in the world where men love sex, okay? So you got two men together, there's a lot more sex going on. He says everyone lies. So he literally does get down there and he's kind of looking around, kind of parting the hair. He's making sure, that there's no bumps or no sores or
Ew.
he's making sure that there's nothing going on.
Wow.
Before he
I see. I would just be worried about Klingons, just like little.
Well, that's what he's worried about too. And so he makes sure that that person's clean. And he says, "Are you clean? Have you ever had an STD? Have you ever, and he's
But
one of the
people
most
lie,
responsible. That's what he says. Everybody lies.
He's
We're all
like-
embarrassed.
he's
They're all
the butt
lie.
whisperer.
Right. And so he makes sure he's looking down there to make sure nothing's.
Do you
On
do
the
you
skin.
think most people, like in the moment, do you think they're like,
They don't think. They're feeling. They're they're
I
horny.
know,
They're feeling.
I
They
know.
just go for it. And
I'm not
then
sure that they're going to take the time to get an exam.
No. Well,
But I
probably
like
not.
his, I like.
But he's looking.
Yeah.
No, he definitely stops. And he's like, let me take a gander. Now he is.
Right.
Yeah. And so he makes sure.
But
that
you know
person's
what? That goes. My mic is doing. Oh, it's your foot. That goes for anybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to have oral sex with somebody
Anybody,
or
yeah.
any kind of sex, and you don't know that person, man, you should be looking.
Agreed. Or asking. And hopefully they'll
Yeah, but
tell
they
you.
lie.
But people lie. Wear a condom.
Have you ever seen an uncircumcised dick?
I have. Yeah.
Is it weird looking?
It's kind of, it's just hidden. It just looks.
I
a
know
little-
that,
It
Camille.
is a little weird looking, but it is hidden.
Camille. Well,
It is a little hidden.
but I'm just worried. I'm not
And it's
worried.
not as clean
I'm just
as.
wondering.
Look.
Yeah, it's the sanitary part.
It's an issue, and so I work with a project in Uganda, and there's an education going down there. The men that aren't circumcised, they do hold that disease of AIDS in the uncircumcised part of their penis. They do.
I can see a lot.
That's where it lives.
Uh-huh.
That's where the first place, and so they infect women that don't have AIDS with this problem, and so I'm trying to get some awareness down there with that. Not to have sex if you have AIDS.
Do not
With women that
think
don't have
that you
AIDS,
need to
yeah.
make a beer
Right out of that.
out of that because you don't know.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
that's a bad idea anyway.
But there's probably a lot more, Gumby shit in the top of that uncircumcised head. So, okay, we're done. We've talked about the grossest stuff today. Just saying.
I brought you hummus. You know that.
I got some hummus in there. I think I got a little snack coming. We're gonna have a little hummus, y'all.
Oh, I don't know what we're going to title this, but we will have warnings in case you have small children
Don't
or
let 'em-
old people in the room that can't take it.
They shouldn't be on this. They shouldn't watch us.
But you know what? Here's the truth about Camille and I. We talk about things that you want to know, but you don't know who to ask.
Right.
You're welcome
We're
because we
fearless.
just take care of it for you. You probably have always wondered, do they make a vagina beer?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Now you know.
We're gonna order some and taste it. We'll have it next. Yeah. I'm gonna make
I
that-
just try things out like Satan's piss.
I'm gonna
face
put
cream.
I'm gonna put our neck in her skin and we'll see how that vagina beer feels to her.
No. If it takes the wrinkles away, I'll take it.
Oh my
I'll
God,
take
honey.
it. Hey, we appreciate y'all being here.
Thanks for
And
watching.
we've been going on for 45 minutes
Oh,
almost.
again?
I know,
yeah,
I know,
shut
but
up.
our stuff is, the content is endless, y'all. It is coming.
It's true. You can't get her to. Anyway, we're done. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Camille, and the button.
I know.
And it's
well,
still
it started.
going.
It started all right.
You know what? Here's what you need to do. You just need to push and let me keep talking because eventually
yeah,
it'll quit.
Because you won't. You mean the button will, or you will quit
Well, no, I
eventually?
probably won't. But you know, look, we're at 12 seconds into this and it still won't stop.
You're gonna have to use your finger.
Y'all, here it comes.
Here comes the finger.
E.T. in action. Here we go. See that?
Oh my God.
Okay, bye.